I feel like I just overdosed on 7 hours of like shitty wrestling. Does God hate me? Why does He hate me? So, anyways, Raw starts off with a pre-tape headquarters vignette with Triple H and Seth Rollins. Uh, Triple H is showing Seth Rollins all the great statues of all the old legends, the Ultimate Warrior, Bruno Sammartino, Andre the Giant, and basically saying that he's going to join them in legendariness tonight when they reveal his statue later on the show. We kick off match wise with Raw with a we're getting rematches, John, from SummerSlam. Why are we getting fucking rematches? What's the point of having matches on the pay-per-view? You're just gonna do it on Raw. It totally destroys the whole purpose of having matches on pay-per-views. Why bother having the matches anyways? You're just wasting our time. Next, we get a Brock. Well, Brock is with Heyman, but we get a Paul Heyman promo out in the middle of the ring. Of course, Paul Heyman, the Dirty Jew, he's complaining about the finish to last night's match, which, almost is a shoot because a lot of people are fucking pissed about how stupid that fucking finish was. And it was stupid, by the way. And I still stand by that point. So, next, Bull Dallas comes out, which is just awesome for all the right reasons. I mean, I like Bull Dallas. He's a good troll character, he's pretty funny. And we all knew that, pretty much Brock Lesnar was going to rape this fool. And he sure did. I believe, he belly to belly suplexed him it seemed like fucking 20 times. Probably more like 10, but it felt like 20. And I loved it and cheered and just had a big smile on my face because Brock's the fucking man. If you don't believe that, then you're probably a virgin. Oh, but later tonight, this is revolutionary. We're getting Miz TV. Kill me. Please. Just fucking kill me. And his guests are going to be Charlotte Page and fucking Becky Lynch. Oh, boy. I can't wait for that. Next we get the Lucha Dragons versus New Day. And Xavier Woods is a legend. Let me tell you, this guy is an icon. He damn well might just be the funniest fucking thing going on currently with WWE right now. Oh my god. The New Day comes out, and Xavier Woods is playing on a trumpet. And I forget the song he's playing, but it was just hilarious. He continued to play the trumpet during this tag match. And at the finish of the match, where New Day did their tag team finisher, you know that little trumpet noise that you play for fallen soldiers? That burr, 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 burr. Xavier Woods started playing that as they're pinning him for the win, which I thought was just goddamn brilliant. Xavier Woods is fucking awesome. But then after the match, the first return of the night, we got a few of these tonight. The Dudley Boys come out. And they come out and they put Xavier Woods through a table, and great nostalgia ensues. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is great and all, but all this just reminds me is how bad today's roster in WWE is, and what it could have been, and what it used to be. It's pretty depressing. Next, we get a vignette of We get a video of C Nation. Guess who it is? It's Kid Cancer. And he's granted his 500 wishes. And guess what he said, C Nation? He said after he grants all 500 wishes, he's gonna take all 500 of those souls. Cause I work for the Illuminati, C Nation. I'm the devil. Please, love me, C Nation. I steal your soul. Next we get a backstage segment with Seth Rollins. We see his statue. Triple H and Steph are in the room. And of course, Seth comes in. Sorry, I don't want to see. I don't want to see the statue. I just wanted to come in and thank you guys, because I can't do anything on my own. I always need help with my matches. Thanks for helping me. That guy is such a fucking cockosaurus. It's not even funny. What do we get next? I'm losing. Oh, so I believe this was the rematch, because this is what we get. We get rematches on Raw from SummerSlam. You got the Wyatt family, or at least two of the Wyatt family, Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt versus fucking Titty Master and Nursery Rhyme Master, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. Just a typical short Raw match, but then during this match, the lights go out. They do the whole the Bray Wyatt thing, and the lights come back on, and here's this huge motherfucker that looks like some fucking Duck Dynasty reject on fucking steroids. He looks like a monster, though. I mean, I give him that. He kind of looks like you remember Festus? Like Luke Gallows. He would look like him if Luke Gallows had a beard and long hair, but like his body frame looks exactly like Festus, like Luke Gallows. That kind of like chubby but yet bulky build. Guy looks like a monster, but we all know he's gonna be buried in about 8 weeks, so he'll be shucking and jiving with El Torito in 8 weeks. Next is Miss TV. Please, kill me. I mean, the Miz is out there with Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Paige, and all I'm thinking of is, man, Charlotte's dick has to be bigger than the Miz's. Because seriously, that click dick is like no joke. All of them start to ramble on about fucking the Divas Revolution, yada yada yada. No one gives a fuck. The Bella Skanks come out, they talk for minutes because of reasons. We get a match that ensues, and I totally just lost track of this match because I could really, honestly, give two shits about this. One thing I will say that pissed me off is Brooklyn, you fucking scumbags. You actually fucking cheered The Miz. And I'm calling for it right now. I love New York and all, but I think we need to nuke Brooklyn for that. Just saying. Seems like a reasonable cause. But anyways, the Divas had a match, and I believe the Bells won. No one really cares. Oh, but next we get Barrett. And it looks like he's got a tag with Stardust, but I guess it turns out that Stardust doesn't need a gay lover anymore, so he kicked Barrett to the curb and beat him up. And then Neville came out, Super Money Mouse, and he beats up Stardust, and Stardust runs away like a typical WWE heel. Stardust actually reminds me of you remember the old Batman and Robin movie with the Riddler played by Jim Carrey? That's exactly what Stardust reminds me of, except for the gold part. He's not wearing green, but like same kind of character. It's totally what he reminds me of. No joke. Sorry. Sorry, folks. This is very unprofessional. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, Stardust, blah blah blah. Okay. Um. Next we get. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the show. Jon Stewart's gonna come out and explain why he feebly poked John Cena in the stomach with the chair that didn't look like it hurt at all, and somehow cost him the match. So the Jew comes out, Jon Stewart, and now he's the evil Jew. Uh, Explains why he feebly poked John Cena with the chair. I mean, literally, that's what he did. He didn't hit him with the chair. He gingerly poked him in the stomach with a piece of the chair. He says the reason why he did it is because he didn't want to see John Cena break that record. He wanted Ric Flair to keep the 16-time record. Or he wasn't even going to break it, he was just going to tie it. But you know what? Guess what? As much as I hate Kid Cancer John Cena, I hate him too. Don't worry, guys. I hate them. He don't hate the children, though. Nobody hates the children. I hate children. But John Cena don't hate the children. Because he wants those kids, he wants the children's money, C Nation. Kids have a lot of money. If they don't, they can get money from parents. That makes me happy. I love money. Like I said, Satan rules. Hail Satan, C Nation. But like, just seriously, like, do you rather have Seth Rollins as the fucking WWE champion and the US champ now than Cena being the fucking WWE champ and US champ? They're both just as fucking bad. Let's be honest. You know, as much as I hate John Cena, all these other people hate John Cena. Seth Rollins is just as fucking intolerable. You know, he's damn near more annoying in my opinion than John Cena. So anyone that says, "Oh, at least John Cena is the world WWE champion," go fuck yourself and jump off a fucking cliff. Because it really doesn't really make a difference. It's just as bad. But whatever. But then we get, woo! The Nature Boy! Big Flair! And he looks trashed and fucking totally fucking just hammered out of his fucking mind as usual. He comes out, he talks, he has a little like back and forth with Stewart. Tell him, I actually wanted John Cena to, tie my record. I was pulling for him. Blah, blah, blah. But then, Kid Cancer, C Nation. He's arrived, C Nation. He's come for your ass. And John Cena gives Jon Stewart, the evil Jew, an attitude adjustment, because, real American heroes, they like to beat up people that are half their size, because that's what brave soldiers and, American heroes do, guys. C Nation. I'm brave, C Nation. That's what we do, C Nation. Beat people up half a size, C Nation. And pretty much Jon Stewart came out he came off as like the ultimate smart in this. He really did. They may as well just call him like smart. Next we get an 8-man tag match. And I call this the we don't have anything else for these guys to do match, so we'll just put them in a tag match. It was Ryback, Ziggler, Orton, Cesaro versus Rusev, Owens, Big Show, and Sheamus. And if it's even possible, Ziggler looked more gayer than he normally does in this match. He had like these new pants tights that looked like he wanted to be Shawn Michaels 2.0, but he will never be Shawn Michaels 2.0 because Shawn Michaels actually had talent, and Ziggler's just a hopeless jobber. Anyways, I believe Orton's team gets a win. Everyone else on the heel team ends up being a Big Show. And then, the good guys that the other team is, they come back in and they help Big Show up. And that's right, they beat him up too. Because that tells you that's what good guys should do. beat up a hopeless fucking fat, obese fucking giant. Kick them when they're down, C Nation. Kick them when they're down, C Nation. Cena was in this match, but Cena probably would have done the same thing. Okay. We get a spooky ass promo from Bray Wyatt. Yeah, and he says the new guy's name is Ron. So I didn't even catch the name. I don't even care. It was a dumb name, anyways. It wasn't anything. If it was anything memorable and like cool, I would remember the name. If it was that good. If it's not. Oh, shout out to my Pink Floyd shirt. Figured, you know. Sorry, I'm just lost right now on my page. Then we get a backstage segment with Cena, and he, gets arrested, and he actually fucking goes. He gets kicked out of the building. I wish they would have done this years ago. Holy shit! And apparently, Cena goes to jail. But y'all hero, he's a criminal, C Nation. Triple H and Steph come out to the ring. They introduce Seth Rollins. They have this thing that would look like a statue in the middle of the ring, pursuing, that it's going to be his statue. They talk forever, blah, blah, blah. Apparently, it was Vince McMahon's birthday today. So, happy birthday, Vince McMahon. I actually really miss Vince McMahon. I mean, I'd rather have him on TV than Triple H and Stephanie. Because Vince McMahon was actually a good heel. And, it's weird not seeing him anymore. Anyways, we go to reveal the statue, and Sting is hiding under it, which was weird too because half of his face paint was gone, like a few, like not all half, but like up here, like how it goes all the way up. Like there was like pieces of like the paint already chipped off, almost like he looked like he almost had like a 15-minute match or something, which I didn't understand that. Maybe he just didn't realize that it's kind of fucked up. But of course, Sting beats up Seth Rollins like the little pansy coward chicken shit champion that he is, and the show goes off, and that's the end of Raw. So, obviously not the best show, but this is easily the best Raw. Easily the best Raw we've had in many months. Doesn't mean it's good or anything, because this still wasn't that good of a show. I mean, you take away all the part-timers and all the returns and crap, this really, ain't shit. You take away the part-timers, you just have the regular wrestlers that we see every week. This would have just been another horrible, shitty show. Yeah. So that's it. I want to apologize for being so late with this Raw review. I had to get my SummerSlam review done, and that took 8 hours to upload, and I finally got a chance to do this Raw review now. Thank God. And this will probably take 20 hours to upload too. Jesus Christ, man. I've literally watched 7 to 8 hours of wrestling. Not even good wrestling. 7 to 8 hours of good wrestling is too much. I've watched 7 to 8 hours of WWE Today wrestling in the past 24 hours. And you wonder why I want to slit my wrist and end it now. Why does God hate me? That's all I gotta ask. Why does God hate me? Fuck. I feel like I want to be sacrificed to the fucking Highlanders right now. Yo, I'd rather be sacrificed to the Highlanders right now and fucking completely sodomized than talk more about this fucking Raw. Okay? So yeah. That's it, guys. I guess I'm done here. Yeah. What else can I say? Oh, yeah. Fucking, fire the fucking Miz. John Cena fucking actually didn't show up again at the end of the show. It was good. Awesome part-timers. Great to see them again. Xavier Woods is a legend. And yeah, we'll return next week where the show will be fucking horrible because there'll be no fucking part timers. Fuck. Fuck the full timers.